Welcome everybody, let's sit up nice and tall. Let's get started with some head movement first, going side to side with the head. Very easy movement, making sure you're sitting up nice and tall, warming up the neck muscles as we move side to side. And now we're going to move the head up and down, moving the chin up and down, allowing the neck muscles to turn on, just to activate our postural muscles a little bit better. We start from the neck. Do the best you can to follow along with me. We're going to move now into a circular motion with the head going in circles, nice and smooth. There you go. And let's go the opposite direction now. Very good. Next up, we're going to work on our chin tucks. If you guys recall what chin tucks are, we're going to pull the chin away from the fingertips. Away from the fingertips towards the back. I'll give you a side view here so that you can see what we're doing. I'm moving the chin away from the fingertips, activating the neck muscles in the back. Alright. Now we're going to couple that with a shoulder movement. You're going to do a chin tuck with your shoulders squeezing back together, sitting up nice and tall. And now let's add a lower arm movement. With the palms up, go ahead and move the arms outward, squeezing the shoulder blades, tucking in the chin all at the same time. Once again, highlighting our postural muscles. Alright, let's move the shoulders now. We're going to move the shoulders in a circular fashion, going backwards. Don't forget to smile. And of course, don't forget to breathe. Let's alternate the shoulders now, going one and then the other. Alright, now let's go double arm, going forward shoulder rolls. And we'll alternate them as well. Good. Shoulder shrugs is up next. Move the shoulders all the way up towards the ears and back down. All the way up towards the ears and back down. Just keep repeating that, nice and easy. Good, now let's circle from the elbows. Move the lower arm. Keep your elbows up and outside of you. And let's circle the other way as well. Again, staying up nice and tall in your chair, breathing in. Good, now you can move the wrists as well, move them in a circle. And circle the other way. And now let's move from the shoulders here. We're swinging and flinging the arms. Just letting everything go, being loose. And now our big breath up and down. Breathe in on the up. Exhale on the down. Repeat that continuously. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Alright, back up to it here. Let's rotate. Bring the elbows up and out in front of you and rotate the torso side to side. Again, loosening up the body. Alright. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's focus on that chin. Moving all the way up towards the ceiling and then circling down to your left. Pointing it down towards the floor and circling to the right and all the way back up again. Now we're going to repeat this motion, creating big circles, feeling the stretch in the neck, maybe a little burn. That's okay. Keep breathing, stay tall. And let's go the other direction now. We'll go about 3 revolutions. I want to do these nice and slow. And on to the next one. Okay. Let's bring the arms straight out in front of you just like so. And we're going to move the shoulder. The shoulder moves up and then back, then down, and forward again. All the while we are keeping the elbows straight. Up, back, down, and forward. Now we're going to move it in a circular fashion, going backwards. Do that a couple times. 3 or 4 is good. And let's go forward the other way now. Whoop. 3 or 4 is good. Before we move on to the other arm, let's bring up the other arm. Again, keeping it straight. We're moving it up, back, down, and forward. Once again, back up, back, down, and forward. Now create that circular motion again without bending your elbow. Try to keep your elbow as straight as you can. Watch out for that elbow. Good job. Excellent. Now go in the opposite direction, going forward. Big circles. There we go. That should do it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We're going to cross our arms at our shoulders here, fingertips on our shoulders, elbows are down, and let's crunch the body forward and roll to your left, to the back, to the right, and out in front again. And keep rolling on through, nice and easy. I'm watching you. No cheating. Keep those elbows down and keep breathing. Let's go the opposite direction now. Good job, everybody. Keep breathing, keep moving. All right. And we're going to take our left hand and reach across our body for the half moon stretch. Left hand grabs onto the chair, and now your right hand reaches up towards the ceiling, and we're going to lean all the way back into our chair, holding on to the chair to allow for a good stretch in the armpit, down to the rib cage, and maybe even into the low back. Stay there, let it hang a little bit, and of course, breathe. Good. Use that left hand to pull you back up. And now let's go over to the other side. You're going to take your right hand, reach across your body, grab onto the chair handle, and reach up with your left hand. Lean back as far back as you can go. Good. Feel a stretch in the armpit, down by the rib cage, and into the low back. Keep breathing. Come on up out of there. Good job. All right. We're doing great, guys. Keep it up. Keep smiling. Keep breathing. Let's move on. Let's bring up that left knee and cradle it. And let's move the ankle. The ankle moves up and down. Very easy. Focusing on the ankle joint. And let's move it in a circle. We want to keep our joints limber, especially around the foot. Let's go the opposite direction here. And now let's move the knee. Moving from the knee, go ahead and bend it and unbend it. Straighten it out. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. A little bit of discomfort is okay. A little bit of a stretch. Challenge yourself just a tad. And let's go on to the other leg. Let's do the same thing. Cradle it and move the ankle up and down. Just as the other one, we're going to go into a circle to the outside. And then circle the other way. Very good. Let's go ahead and cradle it and extend it straight out and back in. Once again, just a little bit of discomfort is okay. All right, let's let go of that. Good job. Now we're going to go down to the feet. I'm going to go ahead and allow you some time. I'm going to dance my feet around for you, wait for you to take off your shoes, and when you're ready, come join on in. All right, take off your shoes, take off your socks, and we're going to go straight to the feet now. All right. The first thing I want you to do is just move the digits up and down, up and down. Moving the toes up and down, and let's hold them for a bit here. Hold the toes up. Keep the toes up off the ground, but keep your feet flat on the ground. All right, just moving the toes. There we go. Back down. And let's get a better view here. Here we go. Moving the toes up off the ground, and let's hold them here. There we go. Now we're going to move them down and up, down and up. Move all 5 digits on both feet. Just focusing on the dexterity of the toes. Let's work on the big toe now on both feet. Just lift that up and hold it for me while keeping the other 4 down. Good. Now from here, just move the toe up and down, the big toe by itself, keeping the other 4 down into the ground. Not doing anything with them, just moving the big toes. Good. Let's try that with the other 4 while keeping the big toes down. The big toes stay down, and we're moving the other 4 up and down, up and down. Yep. All right. Let's go on to something a little bit harder. Go ahead and lift all 5 digits up, and you're going to see them drop down sequentially from the pinky toe on down to the big toe. Go ahead and try that a couple times. That one's a little tough. Again, this is just to keep the toes and the feet, their dexterity. It's very important while you're walking, keeping your balance. There we go. It's a good time to be barefoot in your apartment as well. Allow the muscles in your feet to get some work, some exercise. Alright, I've put my shoes back on. Well, actually I have not. My apologies, they're still off. Shown in this video, I'm just moving my hip now. Go ahead and join me here. We're moving the hip in a circle, leading with the knee, just drawing circles with the knee, going outward and then inward. And we'll do the same thing with the other leg, going outward and inward. Thank you so much for following along, everybody. Alright, still working on that hip. You might feel some snap, crackle, and pop, but that's alright. Alright, let's open up the knees here a little bit here. And what we're going to do next is we're going to do our big reach and then down to the ankles, in between the legs. Okay, we're going to reach up and take a deep breath in. Exhale on the way down to the ankles and grab. And let's repeat that a couple more times. Keep going, I'll tell you when to stop. We want to get a lot of oxygen into our body. Breathe in, reach up, exhale, reach down. Repeat. Very good. Alright, everybody. Now let's go into our stretches, final stretches, and let's reach down. Bring your legs out into a V and reach down for your toes and pull your toes toward your nose. Go ahead and focus on your breath here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Looking to relax your body. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. And on your next exhale, move over to your right foot. Reach for your right foot only and do the same thing here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, reaching for the toes and pulling them back. And on your next exhale, let's move over to the left foot. Reach down for your left foot, pull the toes toward your nose. You can make some adjustments here and move back in your seat if it's more comfortable. Alright, come on up, and this time I want your legs to be straight out in front of you, and you're going to slide your hands down your shin as much as you possibly can, keeping your spine as long as you possibly can as well, keeping a good posture, and focus on your breath. We may not get down to the toes, but that's okay. Just do your best. Very good. Alright, next exhale, come on up, and let's move on to the final stretch. We're going to go into our hip flexor stretch. You're going to take your right foot underneath the chair, anchor it down onto the floor, and feel the stretch into that thigh there. Lean back into the chair and cradle the other leg, and just lean back and relax. Be mindful of your shoulders that they don't arc up towards your ears. Keep them relaxed and down. And of course, breathe. Very good. On the next exhale, come on out of there and switch over to the other foot. Let's bring that left foot underneath the chair. And once again, you're going to feel the thigh on your left side. Pick up your right leg and cradle it and hold your position there and breathe. Again, keeping the shoulders down. Breathing in and out. Alright, next exhale. Come on out of there, everybody. Good job. Alright, let's move the body side to side. Let it waver around like a palm tree a little bit. Side to side. There you go. Smile. Good job. I can see you. I know you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Let's finish up here. Hands together. Let's get our breaths in together. Here we go. Breathe up on the up. And exhale on the down. Once again, breathe in on the up. And exhale on the down. And let's do 3 strong. Here we go. Up. Exhale strong. Down. Up. Last one. Nicely done, everybody. Round of applause and ASL. Thanks, Tatiana. And thanks, everybody. Have a nice day.